I want to share with you the top credit cards for building credit fast. So, if you're trying to build credit, you understand that it's not easy for you to actually clinch an unsecured credit card, right? Usually, you have to, the only options you have are secured credit cards or actually other types of credit cards or being an authorized user on somebody else's credit card, right? So, but in today's conversation, I've prepared for you a pretty nice combo of unsecured credit cards, but also secured credit cards that can really help you unlock your credit. Okay. So the top credit cards here include Avant Cashback Rewards. So Avant is an unsecured credit card. Okay. And which means what? It means that you don't have to put any deposit to actually qualify for this credit card. And this credit card allows you to actually build credit fast. Okay, and the recommended FICO score is actually 300, which means Evan goes all the way back to your like a very low credit score. I mean, Evan started as a business as a personal loan provider a couple of years ago, and they realized there was an opportunity to actually venture into credit cards. Okay, now this credit card is unsecured. However, Avon is charging you $39 a month. So there is an annual fee to actually consider. Okay. So some people might say it's too much, but honestly, compared to others, I'll show you others that are charging way more. Avon is only charging you 39 bucks. Okay. And there is actually you earn 1% unlimited cash back on every purchase. Everywhere MasterCard is accepted, and there is no limit on the monthly rewards you can earn. On top of that, you have a $0 foreign transaction fees. Another credit card for building credit fast is Discover It Secured. So this is a secured credit card. Unlike Avon, this is a secured credit card from Discover, which means that you're getting as limits whatever you deposited with Discover. Okay. So basically, but Discover has been for years, for more than 20 years, a pretty sure route to build credit fast. Okay. On top of that, this card allows you to actually earn 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants on up to $1,000 in combined purchases every quarter, plus 1% on all other purchases. So this is kind of cool. And this card actually reports very strictly to all three credit bureaus so that you can actually build credit fast. Another card for building credit fast this year is the Capital One Platinum Secured. So this is again a secured credit card, unlike the Avant Cashback Rewards. This is a secured credit card, kind of like the Discovery Secured. Okay, and by the way, the Discovery Secured, after 6 months, they will review your account, and if your account is positive and also properly maintained, they can upgrade you. Same thing for Capital One. Capital One, after 6 months, if they like what they see, if they like that you have a responsible use of the card, they can actually upgrade you within 4 to 6 months. Okay, so basically, in terms of the deposit that you have to, that the security deposit, you can deposit 49 bucks, 99 bucks, or $200. Okay, so that's really not a large amount they're asking for, which means you can start building credit real fast. Okay, so if your credit score is 300, 400, or 500, you can consider the Capital One Platinum Secured, and this card has no annual fee. Okay, same thing for the Discovery Secured; they don't charge an annual fee. Next, you have a Open Sky Secured Visa. So this is also another secured credit card for building credit fast. Now, I promise you, there are other credit cards on this list that actually are unsecured. So similar to Avon, you will have other credit cards that are unsecured. But for now, I just want to walk you through some pretty good credit cards. Okay, so the Open Sky Secured Visa is really good because you can actually get approved fast. Okay, so and you can be approved for a credit limit that goes all the way to $5,000, depending on the deposit, the security deposit that you actually left with Credit One. Okay, Credit One Bank. Okay, and so that's really good. But the APR is kind of high though. They're charging you 25% variable. So what you want to do here is that you want to really pay whatever you charge on the card every single month. Next, you have the capital. You have the Credit One Bank Platinum Visa for rebuilding credit. Okay, so this is really good. This card actually has no security deposit, so this is actually an unsecured credit card. Okay, and this card is pretty good because it allows you actually to have things done faster. So it offers a cashback rewards on eligible purchases like groceries, gas, and utilities. Plus, it comes with the convenience of not needing security deposit, right? And this card also provides free credit score tracking, helping you stay on top of your credit building journey. Okay. So 300, 400, 500, 500 as credit score. No problem. You can get this card, the Credit One Bank Platinum Visa for rebuilding credit. Another credit card that I want to share with you, this is also unsecured. So this is unlike the secured Discover card that I shared with you. This is the Discover Student Cashback. So it is unsecured. Okay, so if you are a student or even in that range, in that age bracket, you can still qualify for this credit card. Okay, this card offers a 5% cashback on rotating categories every quarter, like gas stations, restaurants, and Amazon.com, up to the quarterly maximum when you activate. You have to activate it. So every quarter you have to activate. Okay. Plus, you can earn actually 1% on all other purchases. So this is an excellent starter card for students who want to build credit while earning rewards. Okay. So this is actually your situation. Fantastic. Okay. On top, what I love about this card is that it comes also with a 0% intro offer. So for 6 months, you have 0% APR on purchases, just on purchases, not on balance transfers. If you do balance transfer, you will have to actually pay a fee of 3%. Okay. The regular APR on this card goes from 17.24% all the way to 26.24%. If you're looking for the top credit cards for building credit fast this year, I want you to really also think about a card that many people think is bad, but I think it's actually worth it because it is actually solving pain points in the market. That's the Indigo Platinum Mastercard. Now, people don't like it because Indigo is charging you an annual fee that goes from $0 to $99. Okay, so that's every year you have to pay $99 at the top range of their annual fee. So, but again, if you have bad credit or you have no credit and you're trying to really get yourself get your feet wet, so to speak, in terms of FICO score, that's a cost. Okay, so the Indigo Platinum Mastercard is actually great for you if you need a fast credit card because it offers a pre-qualification without impacting your credit score and a straightforward application process. Okay, and so this card is designed for you if you have a less than perfect credit, and also you can have an accessible way to rebuild your credit real fast. Next, you have another unsecured credit card, one of my favorite, because this card is really fantastic. It's the Pedal One No Annual Fee Visa. The Pedal One doesn't charge you any annual fee, number one. Number two, it is unsecured. Okay, so that means if you have bad credit, no credit, the Pedal One No Annual Fee Visa credit card might approve you. Okay, it does not require a security deposit and it has no annual fee. On top of that, it offers a cashback on select purchases and helps build credit by reporting to all three major credit bureaus. So it is actually an excellent choice for rebuilding credit without incurring hefty costs, especially if you're really worried about paying annual fees that go from $0 to $99. This card is actually good. But see the card here, this card, the Pedal One No Annual Fee Visa, doesn't have any cashback bonus, intro bonus, whatever. No, this is a card that you just get to actually to rebuild your credit. Okay, and you can rebuild your credit real fast. And what I love about the Pedal One, is that their customer service is really responsive. Another credit card, another top credit card for building credit fast this year is the Quicksilver Rewards for students from Capital One. So this is a card that actually is unsecured. Okay, but again, you have to be a student. Okay, so this card is a fantastic option for students with bad credit. And if you have bad credit and you're a student and you want to build your credit history while earning rewards, this card is actually great for you because check this out. It offers a 1.5% cash back on every purchase with no rotating categories to worry about. There is no annual fee. That's really good. And so basically, if you are looking for a budget-friendly credit card as a student, this card is actually cool because the fact that there is no annual fee, okay? And there is an intro bonus, by the way. So you have a one-time $50 after you spend $100 in the first 3 months, which is totally accessible for all students in this country, okay? And also, basically, there is no foreign transaction fee, which means if you go on vacation in Mexico or Bali or Europe or Africa, for instance, you can actually use this card, not a problem. And you get access to a higher credit line after making your first 5 monthly payments on time. So you can build credit responsibly. Next, you have a secured Sable One. So this is a secured credit card, okay? So that means whatever you put down as a security deposit, that's what comes to you as a limit, as a credit limit, okay? And this card actually offers an easy transition to an unsecured card after demonstrating responsible use. Plus, it also comes with rewards and a competitive APR, making it an excellent choice for rebuilding your credit. So this is something to really keep in mind. And one thing I want you to really pay attention to here is that with cards like the secured Sable One, you have the possibility to actually upgrade to graduate real fast. And with secured Sable One, you don't even have to wait 4 months or 5 months or 6 months like you have to do if you were with the Capital One or Discover or even Open Sky, right? The secured Sable One card will graduate you after 3 months of responsible use. Just 3 months. So if you are responsible in your usage, no problem. That's pretty good for this card. So I just shared with you the top 10 credit cards for building credit fast this year, okay? So you can see that it was a nice combination of secured credit cards, but also unsecured credit cards. Now, when we talk about secured credit cards or even building credit in the first place, we are speaking directly or indirectly, if you want, about bad credit, right? Or no credit. But let's just focus on bad credit because no credit is pretty easy to understand. You're just starting right now. You're 18 years old and you haven't made any mistake yet. But bad credit is pretty important in the sense that that's where really constitute a lot of benchmarks, like the benchmark point for a lot of credit decisions. So anytime you have a FICO score under 580, you are considered actually a bad credit borrower. And I mean 580 at Equifax, bad 580 at Experian, or 580 or less, by the way, 580 or less at Experian, at TransUnion, or Equifax, okay? So this is really important, which means you are a bad credit borrower. Some experts will call you what I call a less than stellar credit worthy borrower. Okay, so this is something to think about. Now, some people even call borrowers like this, let's say a subprime. So you are considered a subprime borrower. It doesn't matter. The label doesn't matter. Like whatever they call you doesn't matter. You just have to understand that if you are in that category, you have to be a little strategic in how you choose a credit card for bad credit, right? You look at the type of card that you want in the first place. Do you want unsecured credit cards or do you want secured credit cards? Because there's a difference. Now, if you have unsecured credit cards, some credit card providers will charge you an annual fee, as you saw, and that will go from $0 to $99. But if you go with the secured cards, some lenders don't charge you at all. Some do, by the way, but pay attention to those, okay? Look at the fees. Look out for application fees, processing fees, monthly maintenance fees, whatever they call it, okay? So basically, you want to have a card that's upfront about those fees. Okay, look at the annual fee, look at the APR. So when I say APR, I'm not speaking about interest. I'm speaking about the total cost. Okay, because APR, there's a distinction to have between APR and interest. Also look at the credit reporting, because the last thing you want is to actually go for a credit card that's supposed to help you build credit fast, and they don't report your data every month to Equifax, Experian, or TransUnion. That's really bad. That's really bad. That's a waste of your time, waste of your resources. So make sure they are reporting your credit to the credit reporting agencies. And also, think about the upgrade potential. Is it 6 months? Is it 3 months? Is it 4 months? Is it 5 months? Is it 1 year? And also the pre approval. So if your credit is already bad, you do not want to lose extra points because of hard pull, right? So if you have a credit card provider that can really approve you with a soft pull, that's just cool because you are actually pre-qualifying before you actually apply. And that's actually the ideal path that you want to really have, because if you have to apply for a credit card and you realize that, listen, I'm going to this lender, to this credit card provider, and I'm going to this one also, to this one also, to this one also. If you go to 5 credit card providers and they charge you, they do a hard pull, and you lose 10 points every time they do a hard pull on your FICO score. That's 50 points that you're not actually, that you cannot afford to lose because your credit score is already low. So, how do you secure a credit card with less than ideal credit? If you are in the subprime territory, if you are in subprime territory, you still want to check your credit score. Yeah, I get it. You probably have, my credit score is bad. Why should I check it in the first place? But, well, you want to check it because sometimes when you check your credit score, you're checking directly, or indirectly, your credit report. And when you check your credit report, you are checking for mistakes, for potential mistakes, because if there are potential mistakes and you're able to solve those mistakes, to fix those mistakes, what happens here is that your credit score can actually jump 50 points or 100 points. And it makes a huge difference whether you are at 580 versus 680. Okay. And you want to compare offers from different issuers. Don't just think one issuer is the best because blah, blah, blah of their ads or the buzz they created around their product. No, you want to take the time to compare and contrast all those credit card providers on the market and see which one will work for you. Again, you got to really ask yourself, do you want to go with secured or unsecured? Okay, and choose a card and apply. Put down a security deposit if you choose a secured credit card, and use the card responsibly. Because the whole thing is that when you get the card, once you get the card, you are really eyeing the graduation phase, right? You want to see how long they will keep you in that category before graduating you. So that's why you want to use the card responsibly. And once you use the card responsibly, you can actually unlock better credit cards with better rewards, better benefits, all that kind of stuff. So, as an epilogue into this conversation, I spoke to you about the top credit cards for building credit fast. And those top credit cards include Avant Cashback Rewards, Discover It Secured, Capital One Platinum Secured, Open Sky Secured Visa, Credit One Bank Platinum Visa for rebuilding credit, Discover It Student Cashback, Indigo Platinum MasterCard, Pedal One No Annual Fee Visa, Quicksilver Rewards for a student from Capital One, and the secured Sable One. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.